and welcome to the leverage that makes you more money. We are delighted to be hosting this at Cove Real Estate and Constructions, and we are certain that at the end of today, we'll be going back with a lot of knowledge, with ideas that will help you make so much money in the real estate space. It is our greatest delight to be hosting this as an organization, and we have speakers who are fully loaded to ensuring that they give you guidelines and steps on how you can have that good leverage that will help you make so much money. I believe a lot of us are here now, and if you can hear me, I would like you to show that in the comment section that you can hear me. If you can hear me, I would love to hear say, I can hear you, I can hear you, I can hear you, so we can continue from there. Oh, that's nice. I can hear you. I can hear you. That's nice. That's nice. Okay. So my name is Dr. Ehichaya Peter Odion, and I am CEO of Cove Real Estate and Constructions, and I'll be our moderator for today. Because individuals who have done crazy numbers in the real estate space who will be teaching us things that we would need to know on how the real estate space works, what you need to do, how to be well positioned in ensuring that this industry, just the way it has profited other persons, begins to profit you. And in a very short while, we will be calling up our first speaker who would be giving us good insights on how the real estate works. So if you are here today, it is either you are a first-time real estate seller or you're someone who is already practicing real estate as a career, right? It is nice that you get your writing materials, stay close to your screen, and ensure that everything that is going to be taught today is well jotted, well penned, so you don't get to miss out on what is going to be taught. And do not forget, accumulating knowledge is not enough. Until you begin to apply whatever is going to be taught here today, you would likely still not make the kind of results or get the kind of results you want. So ensure that everything that is going to be taught here today are thoughts and items you are going to put in place in ensuring that you get the best of results from the real estate space. So right on, we will be calling up Mr. Goodluck, who is our first speaker for today. But before he comes, I'd like the media to put up his bio.
Paul is a sales strategist and founder with over a decade of experience, helping companies and individuals generate over 600. This is Mr. Goodluck Esogwai, a seasoned real estate executive, housing development strategist, leadership trainer, public speaker, and investment consultant. Over the years, he has built a reputation as one of the leading voices in the real estate education and investor enlightenment in Nigeria through conferences, seminars, mentorship programs, and corporate engagements. He has trained and mentored thousands of realtors, entrepreneurs, and business professionals, equipping them with the skills required to excel in the highly competitive real estate industry. Mr. Goodluck holds a BSc degree in microbiology and has completed several professional and executive development programs, including Project Management Professional, Business Analysis Certification, Managerial Leadership in Sales and Marketing, amongst many others. He is a mentor of the Nigerian Institute of Management Chartered, NIM, fondly known as Zualakete Manager, Mr. Goodluck is celebrated for his humility, open mindedness, and unwavering commitment to helping others grow and succeed. Please, let's welcome Mr. Goodluck Esogwai.
Let's welcome Mr. Goodluck Esogwai. If you're here, I want you to drop your favorite emoji in the comment section before he joins us. Drop your favorite emoji in the comment section before he joins us. So, Mr. Goodluck, I know you can hear us, so please you can come up now.
Good evening, everyone. So delighted to be here tonight. I hope you can hear me clearly. Can you hear me clearly? Please confirm that you can hear me clearly. All right. So I need you to confirm that you can hear me clearly. All right. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for turning up tonight. Okay, so tonight we will be talking about the leverage that makes you money. And we will be focusing on those of us that are into real estate. A lot of persons are making money from real estate now. Real estate, I must tell you, has gained a lot of traction in Nigeria because the awareness has grown. People can now see that of all the investment options, real estate has proven to be formidable. It has proven to withstand economic meltdown, economic crisis. And right now, I must tell you, real estate is actively contributing immensely to the GDP of Nigeria. And anybody that is strategically positioned, either as an investor, a developer, or a realtor, that somebody standing in between purchasers and sellers in real estate is bound to make a lot of money in real estate. However, we can see that there's a lot of competition because one of the things we can observe in real estate is that there's low entry barrier. So anybody can go into real estate. And for those of us that are realtors, professionals, sales consultants, you'll see that there is really no certification that limits you from going into real estate sales and marketing. So anybody can come in as a realtor and anybody might as well come in as a developer. So because of that, you see people flooding the market as developers. Tomorrow's one name springs up as a new real estate company. So the level of competition is so high. There's a lot of competition. And the noise in the industry is so much. You tune into radio, you hear a lot of people talking about their products here and there, telling you how many minutes to one proximity to one place or the other. And for realtors, there are lots of options out there, But in the midst of all of this noise, in the midst of all of these competitions, one thing makes you stand out. So people are selling through noise, people are selling through adverts, people are selling through so many means, social media marketing and all of that, which are quite valid. But there is one other area that a lot of people don't pay attention to, which I believe is one area when tapped properly can help you sieve out a lot of potential investors in real estate. And what are we talking about? We're talking about selling through excellence. Selling through excellence in industries today, professionally excellent, providing excellent service has proven to be one of the ways to spur or maintain customer retention, value appreciation, drive referrals. They mean there are so many benefits that you can get from, selling through excellence. Even as an organization, for those of us that are linked up as developers or linked up as investors or linked up from maybe other organizations or other industries that are not related to real estate, you might want to, tap into this other segment of selling or of client retention, which is selling through excellence. So in the real estate industry, due to the noise and all of that, you see that clients sometimes investors become satisfied. If you go to Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, so many other locations, there are lots of complaints from people investing in real estate. It's either they are buying and there's no allocation, they are buying, there's no development, they are buying, there are promises that were made at the point of purchase, and those promises were not delivered after purchases were made. So what we'll be looking at now is how you can, in the middle of all of this noise, make a lot of money leveraging on this problem. Remember that one of the best ways to make money is to find a problem. When you find a problem, you provide a solution. By the time you provide solution to problem, money will come naturally to you. So people like to chase money, but the people that understand the real strategies, the real principles of wealth creation like to chase value, then allow money to come to them. Then they will, after making the money, manage it and multiply it. So now a lot of people ask themselves when they come into real estate, they start asking, how can I make money from real estate? But that is the wrong question to ask. The right question is, how do I solve problems? I've listed out a couple of problems that exist in this business. There are lots of people that are dissatisfied in this business we are doing. So if you're coming in as a realtor, the first mindset you should have is, how do I solve problems for customers? Like I've mentioned, we out of experience, you can see lots of customers that are dissatisfied. But when you start asking yourself, how do I solve problems for customers? It is a mindset thing. The mindset that you are in this business to deliver excellent service. You are in this business to deliver client satisfaction. It gives you a mind shift. It makes you think differently. It makes you want to look at products differently. It makes you want to talk to clients differently. It makes you want to listen to them and know their pain points. It makes you want to know what really these clients need. To some realtors, it's about commission. It's about just selling and making commissions and they walk away. But to the real market shakers, to the real high flyers in the industry, they really want to make an impact. The thing about excellent service is that beyond the point where a sale is made, documents are exchanged. There's something that you do that is something that affects the life of the investor. There is something that registers in the memory of the investor. The way you attended to the clients, the way you attended to their needs, the way you provide solutions, it registers something in their memory that sticks with them. So and over time, they don't forget you. So clients don't just forget the products they purchase through you, they also remember you for the excellent service delivered. So when you focus on trying to deliver value, to customers, you see that it changes the way you approach them. So when you're talking to a customer, you might want to find out exactly what they really need. You might want to find out exactly their pain points. One of the things I do most times when I meet with investors is, I try as much as possible to listen to them. There's a difference between professional realtors, professional real estate consultants, and average agents that you see on the roadside. What is the difference? That's what makes them stand out is the fact that you listen and you provide solution. You listen. There are times that even clients tell you what they want. By the time you listen to them, you want to make adjustment to even their needs. I have a particular case that happened. The client wanted to buy a house in one of the estates in Port Harcourt here, and he requested for 3-bedroom terrace duplex. We took him to site. He inspected the property, a 3-bedroom terrace duplex with a BQ. So he looked at it. I also showed him another project, 4-bedroom semi-detached, more space and all of that. When he compared the prices, he decided to opt in for the 3-bedroom terrace duplex. Then I asked him, okay, what is the size of your family? He mentioned, a couple of kids out there in their family. Most times they like to visit his grandchildren. Told me a little bit, we laughed over it and all of that. And I told them, and he said, I told them that since you have about two of your daughters and one of your sons that likes to come around, how about upgrading from this 3-bedroom terrace duplex to 4-bedroom semi-detached duplex? And I gave him reasons. The reasons being that beyond the fact that this one is a 4-bedroom, it has a big queue, yes, but this other one has a it has a study room, and he's a pastor. So this one has a study room. With the study room, you can actually use that place as maybe a place to seek the presence of God. You can use that place as a place to study for your messages. Then in the compound, this other 4-bedroom has space to park 5 cars, whereas the three-bedroom terrace has space to park two cars. So imagine when your kids come around and maybe you have bicycle, your grandchildren can drive around the compound and all. And he started sharing reasons with me, he said, oh, but the difference in both of them is about 20 million. I said, fine, the difference is 20 million, but look at the value you're going to get after a couple of years just because of extra 20 million. For 20 million, you're going to get extra compound space. Your grandchildren can play around in the compound. You have an extra space to study without distractions, seek the presence of God and all of that. I made him understand that I feel his need. I feel his need. FEE, L. I feel his need. And I try to feel that need by providing solution. You know what? So he said, oh, that's amazing that he's going to discuss with his wife and give me feedback by the next morning. I guess by 10 p.m. that same night, he called back that he decided to go for that very bigger apartment. But that the challenge is the price difference, which is 20 million. At that point, an average realtor will start talking about concession, giving a discount. You know what I told them? I said, okay, fine. So since you already have money for the three-bedroom terrace complete, why not pay that amount? Then let's extend your payment plan by 6 months. And he found it, interesting. And that was how we were able to close the price difference, in fact, of about 30 million naira, 20 something million naira from three-bedroom to four-bedroom. So this is how you interact, you interact with customers, you try to feel their needs and feel the need. That's FEEL, feel their needs, find out what they really need. Sometimes you can make adjustments. There are times that clients don't even know exactly what suits them, exactly, because you understand the industry better. You understand the features of the product very well, and you know how to fit in. Then the second thing I'm going to talk about in delivering excellent value is selling for developers that have real value. So as a realtor, you might want to be selective of properties that you sell. So there are realtors that their own is just about the commission. Whatever is promised, you don't care. The moment you're able to convince the client, tell about false stories, there are so many companies that promise they are selling promised value. So they promise a lot of things, but those values are not delivered. So you don't want to put yourself in a tight fix as a real estate consultant. You want to be sure of who you are selling for. You want to be sure of the products you are selling. For instance, real estate construction. So you want to find out the products they are selling. You make some inquiries about the products. You confirm people that have purchased that are satisfied and everything, and you're okay. Because the end point of it all is that the clients sometimes want to purchase because they trust you. The clients want to purchase because of the stories you've told about the project, because of the values you've painted about the products. So it will not also be nice that after buying those products, the client is not satisfied. The first person they will be angry with is you that sold the products to them. So you might want to find out more about the property you are selling, find out more, whether you're selling for which I recommend selling for, or through a genuine real estate company like Cove Real Estate and Construction. So you sell for them, you are rest assured that the company is going to bear whatever it takes, whatever it costs to ensure that the client, gets everything that is promised. So you see developers promising electricity, drainage, security here and there, recreational centers. Those things must be delivered. Ensure that they are delivered. That's how you deliver excellent service. And remember, as a realtor, if a client is satisfied, that is the only thing that makes them come back. Yet years later, after the sale is made, they will remember you as they are enjoying the product. So there's something we call pre-sales follow-up, during sales follow-up, and after sales follow-up. So pre-sales follow-up is at the point where you're following up to make the sale. During sales follow-up, in the process of making the sale, and after sales follow-up is what a lot of people don't do, and that is what makes you stand out. The moment the sale is closed, keep following up. We promised good. How are you enjoying the electricity? How are you enjoying the property? So if there's been an appreciation in the property, let's say they bought bare land. If there's been an appreciation from the time they purchased to maybe after a couple of weeks, there's been an appreciation in value. You send them a message. The property, congratulations, the property you bought from so and so estate has appreciated. This is the current value now. You've made about 30% value appreciation in 6 months or in 12 months. Send them updates like that. Congratulate them. Things like that will make them feel, you really, really gave them the right recommendation. So, but there are a couple of questions that you need to ask yourself in trying to deliver value. This property that I'm pitching to these very clients, if I have the money, will I be satisfied buying this property? These are questions you need to ask. if this property eventually this client buys it in 10 years time, 5 years time, will they come back to me and say thank you? I like to proud to my customers when I tell you, if you buy this property, 5 years time, you come back and say thank you. 6 years time, you come back and say thank you. So these are questions you ask. So if you feel this client is going to come back to you 10 years time and say thank you, then that's the right product to sell to the client. You get the point now. So you never sacrifice your integrity for commission for whatsoever reason. Your integrity should be number one, because it's your integrity that will make the clients to come back at any point in time, even give you referrals. Now you sell to clients, real value. And for you to sell to clients real value, you need to understand the values of the products you are selling. A lot of people don't just have good product knowledge. For instance, in Cove real estate and construction, there are series of times they do site inspections, they do their trainings. You need to attend their trainings, attend their site inspection, find out about the company profile, find out about the products, proximity to different, major projects around the area, find out about how development is coming around there, find out are there government approvals or government approved projects that are yet to come up around there, are there major schools, are there universities coming up around there, find out about the products. Even in the estate that you are selling, what are the real values that are promised? What is the layout development plan of that project? If you're selling a house, what are the features of the house? Are there smart integrations in the house? So all these features that you have understood about the product are what you are going to use to pitch to the client. So there's nobody that delivers excellence without appropriate product knowledge. Which takes me to the next point, which is preparation. A lot of people, you want to make money, but you are not prepared. You're not prepared to make money. And how do you prepare yourself to make money? You prepare yourself by preparing your mind. First of all, number one is to prepare your mind. You prepare your mind, you tell yourself that I'm in this business to make money, no matter what the challenge is, and I'm in this business to deliver real value. I'm in this business for life. A lot of people jump into real estate because they see success stories of people that have done the business. There is no success story without a challenge. And when people jump into the business, they encounter a couple of challenges for a few months, they jump out. You don't jump in and jump out in any industry. You have to remain consistent. You have to remain committed to the brand you have identified with. Understand the brand, walk through the challenges. One of the benefits of walking through challenges is that for every challenge you encounter, you learn a lesson. For every difficulty you encounter, you learn a lesson. For every objection or rejection you encounter, you learn a lesson. For every failed transaction, you learn a lesson, and it makes you get better. So if you're coming into the industry for the first month, you've not sold, but every time you interact with customers, you're finding out why they are not buying, why they are buying or why they are not buying. So the next point in preparation is acquiring enough knowledge. You acquire knowledge about the product. You acquire knowledge from people that have been successful in the industry. You cannot be successful in any industry without constantly studying, understudying people that are successful in that industry. So the first time I came into real estate in 2018, when I came to the very organization, first question I asked them is, who is the highest salesperson here? And they told me the highest salesperson went to school. I said, the highest salesperson here is a student. They said, yeah, the person went to write exam. So who is the next highest salesperson here? They pointed to the person. And I went to the person, bro, I'm going to work with you. Wherever you go, I go. There's something that happens when you attach yourself with successful people, either physically or social media, virtually, however it is. If you attach yourself with people that are successful, there's always a transfer that happens, transfer of resources, transfer of spiritual energy, transfer of mindset. Your mindset shift. You start seeing possibilities, even when people feel that this particular project I can't sell, or it's too difficult to sell because the project is too expensive, but people are selling it. Those people that are selling it, how many heads do they have? So when I see people running out of Nigeria, I tell myself, I'm not running out of Nigeria. Why will I run out of Nigeria when we have Tony Elumelu, when we have Dangote, when we have Mote Dollar? These guys are making money. So why will I run out of Nigeria? So those ones that are making money, what are they doing? What are they doing? Lead you to acquiring knowledge from industry experts. So you read the books, you watch the podcast, watch their podcasts, go on YouTube, you watch their videos, you attend seminars and trainings like this one, you acquire more knowledge, you acquire more information, it equips you more. It equips you more about the industry, equips you more about the products, equips you more about clients' behavior, and that helps you to sell better. So you need to also understand market trends. Right now, there's a lot of AI integration in homes. There's a lot of smart integrations in homes. Study about these things. How do smart locks function? How do inverters, solar inverters function? How are these things integrated into homes? Understand them. The houses you are selling, understand them. The lands you are selling, understand how these technologies work. There are organizations that even sell with applications. Understand these things and use them to sell. What are government policies? How are government policies affecting the industry? You need to understand them. There are times that clients want to buy property. There's a client that came to me some time ago and said, they want to buy they want to buy as a cooperative. So a friend of mine wanted to buy as a cooperative in the organization. I asked them what is their budget. They told me their budget is 1.5 million. I told them, okay, fine. I can actually get you a property of 1.5 million, but I will not advise you to buy a property of 1.5 million. And I gave them reasons why I don't advise them buying 1.5 property of 1.5 million. Because I understand that in a location where you're going to get that, there are kinds of issues that may be attached to it. But because I understand there's a particular location they have in mind, and I understand government declarations around that location, I understand the communal clashes around that location, and I advise against it. I told them, instead of you to buy property in this particular location for this amount, why not extend your payment plan and buy from a better location? So these are things that you want to explore, things that you can leverage on when you understand the industry and how the industry works. Then understand your customer. That's in the way of preparation. There's something that we call corporate marketing. Corporate marketing. A lot of marketers, a lot of realtors don't know about corporate marketing. Corporate marketing is the process of approaching corporate organizations, cooperative, clusters, associations, clubs, and pitching your products to them for them to come and buy as a group. So in corporate marketing, you can pitch a particular estate, and you can be you can if you do your pitching well, do your marketing well, you can pull in about 50 persons from a particular cooperative organization or cooperative society to come and buy from a particular estate. That's corporate marketing. So let's say you want to do corporate marketing, you need to understand the organization. What is their salary strength or salary? What does their salary look like? What type of project or products or property would they be able to afford? What is the location of their office? What is the property that is in closest proximity to their office? Assuming I present this property that is far from their office or close proximity to their office, if they object, how do I react to it? These are things that you need to know. What do you think will be their peers when you prefer or recommend these locations to them? You make these preparations. Find out about the company. What are they into? How can you even make the executives of the organization feel like you giving them this property is a solution? Like for me, if I want to market a corporate organization, I tell them that, especially if I'm talking to a cooperative president or a cooperative chairman, I like to have a meeting with their experts, and I tell them that it will be nice in your regime to record this as an achievement, that you are able to develop a housing project, a housing estate for your staff members. You will be remembered for it even after you've left the organization. You tell them reasons why this is going to work. And believe me, this is one area you can tap lots of millions. So if people are selling in one plot, 1 unit of house, or one plot, 2 plots, if you're targeting corporate organization, you'll be selling like 50 plots, 100 plots, 200 plots. And there are lots of corporate organizations in Nigeria, in Port Harcourt, in Lagos, in Abuja, the likes of NLNG, Total, NGDC, name them, so many of them, approach them. And the good thing is that a lot of people have contacts, connections to these organizations, but they don't know how to use them. So if you check through your contact as a realtor, you must have somebody that works in a bank, have somebody that works in any of these multinational organizations, you must have somebody that works in oil and gas sector. Find a way through that person, connect to that organization. The person becomes your contact person. Follow them up gradually, patiently. consistently until you're able to pull in the deal. You can come talk to the managers of Cove Real Estate. They can help you, join you through those business meetings and pitch more product features to those organizations and help you close those deals. I would like you to consider all of that. Now, let's look at the next one, which is the excellence continues after sale. So I talked about after sale, but I would like to enhance on this. There are times that I tell people that what excellent service can do for you, in fact, what excellent service can do for you, especially if you are able to tap into the emotions of customers. If you're able to tap into the emotions of customers, one of the things you can do is maybe personalize your relationship with them. So somebody wants to buy a property, and you are talking to the person based on the previous conversations you've had with the person. You are making recommendations. Remember, like I was saying about the previous transaction about the duplex. I told him, so now you're a pastor, you're gonna have a separate room where you can, have your prayer time, have your study time, and all of that. You have your grandchildren coming, you personalize your interaction with them. So, but a lot of people, once they have sold and collected commission, boom, you won't see them again. They're not asking if the client has collected commission, collected their documents, if the client has been allocated, has the client received documents, has the client been able to possess the property. So even after you have sold, you reach out to the client. Oh, how are you enjoying the house? Have you moved in? If the client bought a house or share finish, have you completed the internal finishing? If the client bought a house in any of the estates, have you been able to go fence your property? Would you need my recommendation on fencing the property? Would you need me to get an architect that can put up an ultra-modern design, architectural design for you? Would you want me to do this for you? Ask lots of questions. Find out how the client is enjoying the product. Let me tell you what this is going to do for you. For every client that you deliver an after sales service, an after sale excellence service, an after sales support, the client feels that you care about them. Because at that point, they know the deal is done, commission has been paid, but you kept following up to know how they're enjoying your product. And what that client does for you is when they are talking to somebody else to get you referral, they are talking with confidence. You see, one satisfied and excited client can do for you what 10 billboards cannot do. Do you know why? Because you put up 10 billboards there, people see your inscriptions on the billboard. They may believe, they may not believe. Yes, it gives you brand visibility, but there is no brand visibility that turns to conversion as satisfied clients. If they are talking to somebody in their office, they are talking with evidence. Product, they bought the product, they tested it, and it works. So they are talking. Other person can talk with boldness as a client, that because even you yourself that sold to them might not have tested the product, but when they are talking to somebody, they are talking with boldness. So you see how false propaganda spreads. When something bad happens, the way it spreads like wildfire, it is similar to how a satisfied client thinks. So they are telling, so even if they overhear in church, in a meeting, in their office, in their compound, somebody wants to buy a property, say, there's this guy that sold to me, there's this lady that sold to me. Their properties are nice. Even after selling to you, they will follow up, they will make sure you go and fence the land. And if you're looking for laborers, if you're looking for somebody to go and handle your fences, they will get somebody for you. And one of the clients I sold to, even after they moved into after they bought the house, I kept following up. Do you need me to recommend for finishes? I gave them somebody that submitted a bill for finishing. She said, the bill is high. I got another person. I think you can compare. And at the end of the day, the two persons that I gave her to submit bills to her, their bills were cheaper than all the bills she's been getting. At a point, she said, I want to do a car stand. I want to do a car stand in the compound. I said, okay, fine. That car stand you want to do. I've closed the deal. All these conversations I'm having with them, like I'm not getting anything, no commission. I'm just following up after sales support. Okay, the car stand you want to do. I remember during the purchase, you said you want to install inverter. Why not use the same car stand to install your solar panels? I have someone that can use that same car stand and fabricate a solar panel stand for you. So it will serve as a panel stand and a car stand for you. And they were so happy. I recommended the same quotation. So you can compare if you have somebody else that does that. So these are after sales support you can do. And there's a way he appeals to their emotion. There's a way he makes them feel loved that will never forget you. If somebody is having a conversation about buying a property, they want to find a way and pick you into that purchase process. Now, you see, the next point here is customer service. Excellent customer service is the cheapest marketing strategy. Even as an organization, as an individual that is into sales and marketing, your strategy might be you might be looking at strategies like value of the product, quality of the product. You might be looking at strategies like making a lot of noise. You might be looking at strategies like social media marketing. All of those strategies work fine, but there is no strategy that is as effective as focusing on customer satisfaction. And you know the thing about the mindset with customer satisfaction, from the point you are interacting with the customer, you have in mind to ensure that this customer is satisfied if they eventually make that purchase. There is no strategy that works as much as that. It commands customer loyalty. It commands client loyalty, even for organizations, for individuals. One client will be so loyal to you that even if their cousin that is a realtor is talking to them to come and buy a particular property, they say, no, I have a customer. They would rather come and buy through you because you have a way of making them feel like a king. That's the normal saying. Treat your customers like a king. You have a way of making them feel like royalty. If you make a customer feel like royalty, they become loyal to you. So one satisfied customer can introduce you to their families, can introduce you to their colleagues, can introduce you to their church members, their business partners. My very first sale in real estate, my very first sale in 2019, I made my first sale in 2019, was a woman I met at Federal Secretariat here in Port Harcourt. And it was a 36-month payment plan. A 36 months payment plan. She was paying 37,000 naira monthly for a property of 960,000 naira. So the very first payment she made was 37,000 naira. But guess what? I celebrated that customer. Constantly, I went to her office. You know, these civil service settings where in an office, you have a table here for this particular office official. You have another table. All of them, there's like 3 of them can share the same office. I was going there consistently. Then we did a promo where we shared food basket. The day I brought the basket, I brought the food basket. I was like, you got all of this for buying a property and just deposit 37,000. I gave her excellent service. So it does not matter. Some people, you want to give excellent service to people that are buying premium properties alone. No, every customer matters, because what matters most is not just the deposit they are making. What you should be looking at as a realtor, as a sales executive, as a high flyer in the selling industry, is what you will get afterwards from the customer. The client may not buy the premium project, may not buy a property that will give you the highest of commissions, but they can give you referrals that can give you the highest of commissions. So if you're looking for referrals, that is how you get referrals. Drive excellent service. Excellent service. Take it as a goal. Take it as a goal. In listening to customers, excellent service. In your interaction with customers, no matter how they may aggravate you, no matter how they may disturb you, excellent service should be your goal. Now, there's nothing that drives referrals like satisfied customers. So one of the things I do is that for every customer I sell to, I make sure I get 10 referrals. I don't customers like trees with branches. And you might want to do that. Put it as a target. I have a customer database. Create a customer database and in fact, there's another database I like to call, that's the lead database, but that's for another training. In generating leads, you need to have a database. The lead database, that's what I call it. I have warm leads, cold leads, warm leads, and hot leads. Cold leads are those leads. For those of us that may not understand what I mean by leads, leads are contacts, names of individuals and their contacts that you generate in the course of marketing. You record them. Cold leads are those that you got their contact, but there's no much interest, whether they want to buy or not, no much interest. But don't trash it, don't throw it away. Somebody that does not have money to buy property today, tomorrow we have money to buy property. But when you have a database, write the name of the person, their phone number, then a little description of how you met them. Maybe Mr. Kunde, you write the phone number of Mr. Kunde. I met Mr. Kunde at the child education of Dr. Charles, something like that. You put it there. Once in a while, every new week, if possible, new week, you send them a broadcast message, add them to a broadcast list. Send them a broadcast message. Don't fail to send them a broadcast message. Even though you don't have personalized conversation with them, but you are consistently connecting with them. So one of the days you put up a call, you can set out one day in a week when you call all your prospects or yes, set out one day in a week when you call all of them. Rekindle the relationship. So a cold lead you have today, tomorrow might become a warm lead, and a warm lead you have today, tomorrow might become a hot lead. That's somebody that can do a premium purchase. So the same way you should keep a database for people that have already purchased. Don't throw them away, and make sure that you follow up until each purchaser gives you 10 referrals. Every purchaser, everybody you have ever sold to should give you minimum of 10 referrals. Deliver excellent service until you get 10 referrals. Me, I like to say, milk them, make contacts out of them, make value out of them, make referrals out of them. The commission does not end in the immediate transaction you concluded with them. Then be a consultant. Present yourself as a consultant. In presenting yourself as a consultant, you need to leverage social media. Leverage social media. And in leveraging social media, be mindful of the kind of content you post out on your pages. You know, the world is becoming so global, the world is becoming so digital in such a way that if you're going for an interview today, one of the ways they want to check out the truth about what you have written in your CV is to go to your social media. Everything you claim, most of it will be seen the moment somebody logs into your social media. Social media becomes your profile, it becomes your CV. Even a client that wants to talk to you sometimes, some of us use fake names on social media. You go on, your name is Queen Cookie, and on social media you're answering Quincy. You're answering Quincy. There's no way to track you on social media and check you properly. So what are you into? So you need to, as somebody that is trying to grow up as a professional consultant in business industry, maintain a clean record on social media. Put out value. Make short videos. Your videos don't have to be perfect. When you go to a project, make short videos. Talk about types of title documents. Talk about different values that someone can get in investing in real estate. Talk about how somebody can buy a house, rent it out for Airbnb. Just as you are acquiring knowledge from mentors, acquiring knowledge from industry experts, transfer those knowledge to little snippets of value, send it out on your social media. When people look at your social media profile, they see you as a consultant. And the more knowledge you acquire, the more professional recommendations you can make. And finally, in conclusion, as I conclude, I want to tell you one of the values of networking. As a realtor, you must be a professional networker. Take it as a way of life. You must be a professional networker. Whether on a flight, wherever you are going, always network with people. You might see somebody, you should have a discerning spirit as a professional realtor. You should be able to look at somebody and you can tell that this is really valid. This is the kind of people that I need to buy a property I'm selling for 20 million. Find a way, exchange contacts with them. So as a networker, you network with people, and those people you are networking with are going to lead you into rooms that naturally you may not have access to. There are so many values, so many reasons, so many benefits you can get from networking as a professional real estate, but that will be for another training. Thank you very much.
I got value. If you've gotten value, I'd like you to type in the comment section, I got value. This is value. This is value right here. Value. This is value. I got value. I got value. Thank you so much, Mr. Goodluck. You did excellently well on this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I trust that a lot of us would have been writing down points. I know you have questions. I know you would want to ask a lot of questions because this has to do with real estate sales. And because our topic here is leverage that makes you more money, right? I know you have a lot of questions. So you write down your questions. And then at the end of the next speaker, we'll be having a question and answer section. And everybody who has questions will be able to ask their questions and we will give answers to all of those. So right away, we will be bringing up the next speaker. I don't know if I can't say we all know him, But then right away, the media will be doing a brief introduction of our next speaker.
This is Paul Fall. Paul Fall is a sales strategist and founder with over a decade of experience, helping companies and individuals generate over $600 million in cumulative revenue. He is the CEO of Sales Factory Global and creator of 3 AI-powered products. He has a proven track record of delivering growth across real estate, fintech, education, and service industries through scalable systems, tech-enabled coaching, and result-based consulting. He is Forbes Coaches Council member, author of 4 books, and host of Africa's fastest growing sales podcast. Now, let's make welcome Mr. Paul Fall.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me, please? I know that they can't. I can't hear you back, but I'm hoping that you can hear me then. Good evening, everybody. Mr. Peter, thank you for having me. I just want to double check if everyone can hear me so that I can go ahead. Is that okay? Can everybody hear me? You know that this StreamYard is different from Zoom. Oh. I need you to talk to me. Can you hear me, please? Yeah? Yeah? Should I go ahead?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can hear you. We can hear you clearly, sir.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure that everybody can hear me. So that's the reason why. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'm happy to sort of like be here. I want to thank you, Peter, for this opportunity to speak at your platform. I do not take it for granted. I'm happy about your progress and all that you have done. For those of you who are watching, I used to live in Port Harcourt.
The real Port Harcourt man.
Yes. I gave birth to my first 2 children in Port Harcourt, really. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was some years ago in Prime Hospital. You know Prime Hospital?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a very
I hope that
popular
hospital is still number 1. They used to be like the best.
I think we have a lot. We have better hospitals now.
Now, okay, good.
Yes,
good,
we have
good.
better hospitals now.
All right, good. All right, so the title of my talk within the context of the talk today is you know, we have an overriding title, but my own title within the talk is Step-by-Step Guide to Selling Your First Property. Step-by-step guide to selling your first property. And I think I can be seeing the comments as we go along as well. Oh yeah. Step-by-step guide to selling your first property. I'm very happy to be here. I just want you to pay attention to the things I'm going to share today, and it will be of value to you. So, starting with the step-by-step guide to selling your first property is, number 1 is you want to start by setting a commission goal. At the end of this training, at the end of my talk, you will know the exact steps to take to make your first real estate sale. Just as I have helped a lot of realtors to close sales. I've helped a realtor to do over 10 billion naira in sales. And because of that, they gave me a property as a performance bonus. So I have an idea of this, our industry a lot. I am a player in the industry, not as a developer, but I play other roles in the value chain in this, our industry. So the first step is you want to set your commission goal. So you know that your commission is what you get if you sell property for us. You did get that? So the step is set your commission goal. Ask yourself, this thing I'm about to do, how much would I really want to make in commissions between now and the end of this year, or the end of this month, or the end of this quarter? Because the truth is that you are not really selling property because you like Mr. Peter. Yeah, you are not his enemy, but you are all doing it for your selfish purpose, which is good. It's to grow yourself. So how much would you like to make in commission at the end of this year? Do you want to make 5 million? So I want all of you to type in the chat box how much you would like to make in commissions between now and the end of this year. Come on, guys. Smash that chat and write how much. Someone said 309 million. Come on, guys. I want to see more. How much would you like to make? Some people say 500 million. From your writing to the ears of God. Come on. Some people are putting 10 million. Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my, I'm so excited. You guys are ambitious. Some people are putting 600 million. Some people are putting 1 billion. Oh my God. Come on, guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I'm in the company of winners. Yes. I like that. Yes, I like that. Now, what you have done is that you have set your intention. It's okay. This is the amount of money I want to make. The step number 2 in our step-by-step guide of selling your first property is you now need to know the why of your commission of your commission. Why do you want this goal? Why do you want to accomplish 25 million in commissions, 100 million naira in commissions, 30 million naira in commissions? Why do you want the goal? Because it is your why that will drive you. You need to have a compelling reason. For some of you, you don't want to see your mother suffer anymore. For some of you, because you grew up in poverty, you don't want to repeat the same thing with your children. For some of you, because somebody laughed at you. Somebody laughed at you. Can I get a witness? Some of us, they've laughed at us before. You know, when you have a chip on your shoulder, it will help you put chips in your pocket. Come on now. Come on now. Write it down. Chips on shoulder leads to chips in pockets. Come on now. Come on now. Chips on shoulder make you put chips in bank accounts. So some of us, people have laughed at us before. They told us we can never make it. They told us, yeah, somebody said my babe rejected me. Yes, even my own first babe rejected me too. Oh, that's good. So you need to have a strong why. Your why is the fuel that drives you. Your why is a fuel that will drive you. You know why I said you should write down your why? Because as you start the journey, sometimes you may get overwhelmed. Sometimes you may get tired. But when you go back to your why, it will become the fuel that will keep you going over and over and over and over again. And as you grow with time, your why begins to change. Some of you are saying to yourself, before my mama die, I must make sure say my mama enter the house when I buy. Can I get a witness about that? That was my testimony as well. Before my mother died, I said I was going to buy a house before my mother died, and told her, look, this is the house that I bought, and I achieved that good. How many of you have that kind of testimony here? How many of y'all can say, you know what? My dad must see my house before he could leave this world, man. My dad was walking to my house before he leave this world, man. Come on, guys. Can I get a testimony, somebody? Come on. Some of you may say, I want to ensure that I put my mom on the aeroplane before she dies. I want to take my mom to America, to New York, to London, to Paris, to Mauritius, to enjoy my money before she dies. Come on now. Good. We are having a good time. I'm loving this. Great. Now you have your commission goal. You have your wife. For some of you, you don't like the house that you're living in. The generator is disturbing you right now. The fuel, the sound of the gen is disturbing you. Some of you are saying, why can't I have inverter in my house? There are people that live in this Nigeria. They don't feel this NEPA. Once NEPA goes, they switch to their inverter. Everything is just smooth. Everything running smooth. Everything nice. Some of you say, that is the kind of life I want. I have to live the baby girl lifestyle. If you want to live the baby girl lifestyle, if that's your wife, somebody smash that button. Say, yes, it's me. If you want to live the Odogu lifestyle, smash that button. Someone say, yes, it's me. Yeah. We're good. I'm really enjoying the class. All right, so good. So that is the first part. You sorted that one out. Good. My parents must feel my impact before leaving Mother Earth, for sure. I like that. My mom and dad must see my house before leaving this world. I love this. Come on, man. These are my people. You love that. Yes. Great. So now that you have set the commission goal, you have set your why. The step number 3 of our step-by-step guide to selling your first property is you must know the product. Now you're selling for a company, a great company here that our dear brother here, Odion has put together, Cove Real Estate Company. All right. So the next step is you want to know the products. You can't sell a product that you don't know. So when you want to do product knowledge, you must know where the location of the property is, the features of the property, and the benefits of the property. Remember, know the location, know the title of the product. Is it C of O? Is it Governor's Concert? What does this property have as a title? Know that, so that when customers ask you, you can answer them intelligently. Next, know the features of the product. So the features of the product means that, this property is a 500 square meter. It's a feature. It's not a benefit. This property is a 250 square meter. This property is a corner piece. That is a feature. This property has fence around it and it has a gateman house already. That is a feature. Know the features of the product. Next, you want to know the benefit of the property. So the benefit of the property could just be you can use this for commercial purposes. You can use this for residential purposes. You can say one of the benefits is that after 2 years, the return on investment in this property will go up by over 20% or 22%. So you want to know the benefit of the product, because at the end of the day, people don't buy product. What they buy is what the product can do for them. Somebody say, I hear you. I have only 15 minutes to teach, so I'm taking it easy. Are you guys learning from this? If you are getting value, smash that button again and say, yes, I am getting value. I am getting clarity and value. Smash that button again. Say, yes, I am getting clarity and value. Good. Now that you know, let me know whether you are following. What step are we now in our step-by-step guide to selling your first property? Let me know who is an attentive student. Come on, guys. Who is a competitive student in the class? Are we in step number 4 or step number 1? What step are we in now? Let me know if you guys are following me. Come on. Yes, John says step number 3. Everybody give John a round of applause. John Bosco Ikechukwu Come on, give him a boozer. Come on, smash that like button for Mr. John. And if John has an Instagram and you want to follow Mr. John, come on, John. Give John a round of applause one more time. Good. Now, step number 4. Good. Step number 4 in step-by-step guide and selling your first property is you now need to start to build the list of people who are going to buy from you, because the property will not sell itself. You've got to sell the property to somebody. So this step here is very, very hands-on. What you now want to do is you want to bring out your phone, all right? Bring out your phone and write out the names of 50 people. I call it the 50 people exercise. Now, some of you may be saying, why 50 people? Every time I've done this exercise anywhere in the world, it used to always bring a lot of sales. A lot of sales. So bring out your phone and write down the names of 50 people. Remember, you have done your product knowledge, you've done the pricing. So now look at your phone and say, who are the people in my contact that can buy this property from me? Or who are the people in my contact that know people that can buy this property from me? You are building your list. Now, when I tell you to build this list will reveal something to you. Some of you will now realize that in your list is only poor people you have in your list, in your contact. Some of you realize that you need to level up on your relationship by the time you do this thing. When you begin to compile the list, you now realize that only people that are at the same level with me that are on this list. No, in your contact, you should actually have 3 types of people in your contact. You should have a cross type of relationship. Everybody say cross. You should have people who are playing the game of life higher than you, the higher level people. You should have people who are playing the game of life at the same level with you. You should have people who are playing the game of life at the lower level of you. But some of you only have people who are playing the game of life at the same level with you and at the lower level with you. And that can be a big problem. So you need to balance it by having those who are playing the game of life at a higher level than you and not just at the same level as you or at the middle level as you. Can I get a witness, somebody? Can I get a witness, somebody? Great. So make that list of 50 people, and then you are going to now pick up your phone and you're going to call all 50 of them that you sell for Cove real estate now, and that these are the properties that you have. Some of you may be saying, why will I call 50 people? Now listen to me. If you call for 50 people, not all of them will buy. I know that. Maybe 1 will buy, maybe 2 will buy, maybe they will refer you to somebody. You never can tell. So that is why you make your list of 50. That is one way. The second way now you now take Cove real estate flyers, you now put it on your social media, put it on your WhatsApp status, you put it everywhere, you distribute it everywhere. You are gathering the leads now. You're making that list. That's your first step. You're making the list now. Step number 6, you now want to reach out to people. You have the list now. You have the strategy now. You now want to reach out to people. That's step number 6. Now, there are 2 main ways to reach out to people to buy from you. There is the one-to-one, and then there is the one-to-many. We're in step number 6 now. There is the one-to-one, and then there is the one-to-many. Okay, now, the one-to-one is when you pick up your phone and you are calling people one by one. Calling people one by one to buy property from you. You exhaust that 50 people list. You ask for referrals. You call people in your church. You do all those. That is one-on-one. However, that is good, but it's not very scalable. The second way to sell your property, our Cove properties, then is you now want to do what we call the one-to-many. One-to-many. So think about it. Now, this is a webinar, right? I am speaking, and about, I don't know, a lot of you are watching this live, maybe 100 of you, maybe 200 of you. So this is one person powerful speaking to 100 of you. So that's a one to many. So let's say, for example, you go to your church and you do like a class in your church. That's a one to many. You never can tell who's going to buy from you. You can even do your own webinar. You never can tell who's going to buy from you. You can go live on TikTok. You can go live on Instagram. You can go live on Facebook. Those are one to many strategy. All right. So you shoot one gun, you spray it out to a lot of people. And if you do a good job well, you never can tell what that can produce for you. What number are we in now? Let me know. Let me know. Come on now. What step are we in now? Are we in now? What step are we in now? Come on. We're at step number 6. We're entering step number 7 now. Step number 7. Step number 7, then you want to do step number 5 and number 6. Step number 5 and number 6, what you want to now repeat. Step number 5 is make your list. Step number 7 is reach out. So you want to repeat the process of reach out. According to Alex Omozi, one of the most successful entrepreneurs in the internet, he said that your first 4 hours every day, you should spend it on getting leads for your business. If you convert 4 hours is called the law of 240 minutes. There are 240 minutes inside 4 hours. So when you wake up in the morning, don't start to scroll and look for gossip, look for your ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend to see how their lives are. Leave all those things. Monitoring your ex like a monitoring spirit will not put money in your pocket. All right. So you want to start your first thing in the morning to do the law of 240 minutes. Make sure you reach out to somebody. Make sure you call somebody. Make sure you DM somebody. Make sure you just do something. You do something every single day to reach out to people. The law of 240 minutes. The second law, I see in step number 7, is the law of 90 days. The law of 90 days states that the leads you will need, the people you need to make sales from you in the next 90 days, you should start talking to them right now. There are people that will buy our Cove property from you in December. You should start to talk to them right now. Those that will buy from you in November, start talking to them right now. You don't wait till November to start to talk to them. And then the law of distribution states that he who is everywhere has the highest potential to make sales than he who is in one place. Now, step number 8 in our step-by-step way to sell your first property is you want to go spiritual. You want to go spiritual. By every day, you want to pray every single day. You want to declare God's word over what it is that you do. If you're a believer, I don't know what's your practice. You want to declare words of power every day. You want to write down your sales goals every day. You want to visualize success every day. Because I pray every day. I declare God's word over my goals every day. I write down my sales goals every single day. And that is law number 9, because the spiritual controls the physical. And then step number 9. You want to repeat the process every single day. You want to review your performance every single day. I want to say to yourself, did I make sales calls today? Did I book any inspection today? Did I call any clients today? Did I read my sales goals today? You want to review your performance and ask yourself some tough questions. What can I do to improve my performance? What can I do to get better? You review. And then the last step is you repeat step number 1 to step number 9. You repeat it over and over again. Repeat. And if you do that, you have now done the step-by-step guide to selling your first property in real estate. Now, in my work, I share a lot of content, right? And I have a YouTube channel, and I want you guys to just search my name now on YouTube, click on the subscribe button, and I'm telling you, my YouTube channel is like an education. It's like a university. Go there and listen to a lot of real estate content there that will help you grow your business. How many of you are going to subscribe to the channel right now? Say yes. Smash that subscribe button right now. Mr. Peter Audio and your team, I want to say thank you for having me. I hope I was of value to you. And again, let me repeat the steps again to you guys so that it's very, very tactical. The title of the talk is the step-by-step guide to sell your first property. Step number 1, set your commission goal. Step number 2, set your commission compelling reason or why. Step number 3, know our Cove real estate product. Step number 4, make a list, the law of 50. Make a list of people you're going to reach out to. Step number 5, know the list, know where they are, know where to find them. Step number 5, make that list. Step number 6, begin to reach out to them, call them, DM them, text them, WhatsApp them. You can use the one-to-one, one-to-many, or one-to-one strategy. Step number 7, repeat step number 5 and step number 6. Step number 8, go spiritual. Declare God's word. Fast. I have fasted for 55 days before to get a particular job. I heard a lady say she's fasted for 200 days to get a particular job. So you got to go spiritual. Step number 9, review your performance. Step number 10, repeat. An additional step, smash the subscribe button on my YouTube channel. Just search my name, Paul, F-O-H. That is a free education for you. God bless you, Mr. Peter. I hope I see you smiling. I hope that smile is genuine. I hope I added a lot of value to your class. In fact, this is so good. I'm thinking of turning it into a book. It's so beautiful and tactical. I've not taught like this in a very long time. I really love it. Thank you so much, Peter.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And one more thing, I'll be looking forward to hearing the first person that makes a sale after this training. Usually people sell in less than 30 days or 60 days after hearing me speak. So I'm trusting God that this is going to be your testimony. If you make a sale, I will share your testimony on my Instagram, and it has over 70,000 followers to help you even broadcast you more, that get people to follow you. I will publish you or more. That's the promise I'm going to give to you. Thank you. Mr. Peter, over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Peter, one more time, I don't know, with your permission as well, because hey, I just spoke for only 1 hour. If they're also interested, I have a package. I put all my books together, all my AI prompts together, my AI tool together, all for 10,000 naira. I can drop the link if they want it, they can get it. It's cheap, but the value is insane. It's insane. I'm not trying to sell you anything, but if you want it, fine. If you don't want it, that's also fine. I've given you my heart, and that's it. I'm going to drop it in the comments. You guys can share it that way. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I believe everyone can hear me. Thank you very much, sir. I would say we've gotten value. We've gotten a lot of value today. The both sections were mind-blowing. The both sections were amazing. And I believe a lot of us have questions. We have questions we would love to ask. We've faced challenges in the real estate space, in the real estate journey. We've encountered situations where developers would basically make promises and will not keep to them. You've encountered situations where, as a realtor, you've gone out, you faced rejections and all of the challenges that comes with sales. We'd love you to put up your questions together. We have a community on WhatsApp where all of these questions will be attended to. And I assure you that every of the questions you ask will be channeled to the individual you want to answer that question. So if you have a question for Mr. Porfo, at the end of your question, write and say this question is directed to Mr. Porfo. And if you have a question for Mr. Goodluck, at the end of the question, write and say this question is directed to Mr. Goodluck. And I assure you that they will answer your questions, and then we will give answers to this. So to wrap this up for the day, we're going to be having this section sometime next month, at the end of next month again. My co-founder and partner is going to be hosting the same topic with two powerful women in the real estate space. Same topic is still going to be the leverage that makes you more money. When you get to hear about leverage, there are a lot of things individuals should know. There are a lot of things individuals should do. There are a lot of practical we should put in place in ensuring that we get the best out of the real estate industry. And all of these things are things that you would know, learn, and get when and if only you know how to leverage. right? We'll be coming up with offers as an organization. Cove Real Estate and Construction will be coming up with offers that will be shared on our platform, right? We intend to give out lots of cars on or before the end of this year as part of our 4 years anniversary celebration. And this is something we're going to be announcing on the platform. So you look out for this space, watch out for this space, and watch out for what we are coming up with. And for everyone who is participating here on this live, we want to say thank you. Thank you for joining us. We hope you got value. We hope we brought you value. And this is something we're consistently going to be bringing to you from time to time. So if you're not following us on social media, do well to ensure that you're following us on Facebook, you're following us on Instagram, and you're subscribing on the YouTube channel. So whenever we're live, you can as well get very valid notification as to when we are going to be coming live. Until we'll come your way again next month with the same topic, the leverage that makes you more money, with my co-founder and two powerful women in the real estate space. The knowledge in the real estate space is unendless, and I do not think for any reason you will want to miss out on it. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless you.